Hello to everybody. It is my pleasure to be here today with Hector Coronel. Hector, thank you for being today with us. Hector is the Director of Tourism of Madrid City Council. He's one of the professors we have here at the program. Hector, I would like to ask you some questions based on your experience, right? Let me start with a general question about sustainability, which is, in your view, how does international tourism contribute to economic development, cultural exchange, and environmental sustainability on a global scale?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Ignacio, and I'm very happy to be here and be part of this program. And yes, it's true that all the economic impact that gives the tourism is vital for any destinations, in particular in Madrid. We know that, and in Spain, and so we developed an strategic plan in the last 4 years to develop different initiatives, but on top of that, to contribute for the local economy, as the tourism can normally impact around 12% of the GDP, the local GDP, but indirectly we can reach up to 22% of the GDP, which is the first industry for a destination like Madrid. So I think that we can be very proud of how the tourism contributes for Madrid City, and that we can have this special program in one of the top destinations internationally, is performing in probably the very best moment. So we are feeling and we are experiencing a moment and a development of the industry that we haven't seen before, with the arrival of a lot of different investment coming from the private sector, but also the public sector is investing in how to attract different actions and events that can expose Madrid in the international perspective. Those investments that came to Madrid during the pandemic, and since 2021, we can see the Four Seasons Hotel, the Mandarin Oriental, the Rosewood Villa Magna, the Edition Hotel, and many others that came after, right? But the most important is that we had the opportunity to be in a new, different map of demand, of international demand. Of course, facing what we were missing was the high impact tourism, or the high tourism, and this is what made probably the big change of Madrid. The strategy was more focused on this high-end tourism, but also trying to protect all the value chain of tourism and try to protect the essence of Madrid. So we will see that for any destination is a vital economic sector, a key sector that is going to improve and be more important in the coming years. So yes, it's very important for us, yes, to discuss this.
Okay. Hector, you have a lot of experience nationally, internationally. So now I would like to speak a little bit about international tourism. So from your perspective, from your experience, what are some of the key challenges and opportunities associated with managing international tourism in a context of rapid technological advancement and strong shift in consumer preferences? What can you tell us?
Yeah, it's true that all the international tourism is growing a lot since the pandemic, and that has changed the perspective and the positioning of different destinations. I mean, one of the main challenges is to recover all the different markets. It's true that we have in some specific countries some crisis on geopolitical crisis that we have to restore. But it's true that in particular in Madrid, in Europe, we are missing the Asian tourism that is expected to grow in a very high level in the coming years, which is important also because in Madrid we missed this part of the globe, or this part of the tourism. But if we see all the UN tourism figures, we can see that in 2030 we will reach 1,800 million of tourists internationally. That means that close in 2023 we reach 1,300 million. That will be an increase around roughly 40%. No? And this increase is difficult to manage, and this is something that we have to measure and we have to manage, with all this growth that we will have and we will see in the coming years. So a big challenge for many destinations, but in particular those destinations that have a high quantity and high density of tourism, need to address this challenge and to develop different initiatives or strategies to balance the quality of life for the citizens and the tourists at the same time. But it's a sector full of opportunities, of course. We have those challenges of growth, but we have these opportunities also to manage the success, in particular like in Madrid, or for instance, how the tourism can develop different of the destinations. We can see that some other places, other areas in the world that are not especially sexy for tourism, that they are developing different strategies to develop from zero destination itself. And this is great, how to discover how the tourism can develop and how the students and all these programs can also help the students and the future professionals to face those challenges and those opportunities and to create different, why not, different destinations in every place of the world.
My next question has to do with the course you're teaching. You're teaching International Tourism and Change. What role does sustainable tourism play in your course?
Well, actually, sustainable tourism is the key of all the new strategic plan that we are developing for the Madrid City Council, and it's so important because we need to have this good balance between the tourism and the citizens. The city and tourists need to be aligned with the government strategies, the global and the local and municipality regulations. But it's important that we see the tourism as an opportunity, not as a threat. Okay, and in those in the program we will see also how to incorporate different KPIs. Not only the occupancy rates or the additional spending rates or the ADR, but I think that it's important in terms of sustainability to incorporate this pressure rate index that shows us the balance between the citizens and the number of tourists. And it's, we will see examples like Madrid, for instance, that is in the lower part of the chart compared to other European destinations, and on the other side the most pressure destinations like for instance Venice or Dubrovnik, which is I think that we all know that they are suffering in those times the pressure of tourism. So we'll need to incorporate and we need to compare different destinations and how can we manage or how we manage in Madrid, but also how all the different students can incorporate all these new KPIs in their destinations, in their careers, to know and to face these challenges, future challenges.
Thank you. Let me continue with the course you are teaching. Okay, so from what you're telling us, sustainability is something very broad. Okay, that goes beyond economics, so it has multi-dimensions. Also, yes. From what you're telling us, students need to think critically. We need critical thinkers here. So my question to you could be, how do you encourage students to think critically and to approach sustainability in a broad perspective.
Yeah, it's true that sustainable is not only in terms of social or economy, of course, environmental, and this is so important. I mean, for any destinations, in particular in Madrid, I was mentioning the new strategic plan is going to develop a new destinations within the destination, so we can depressurize all the downtown of Madrid and the downtown of the different cities or places. And it's important in terms not only because of the social impact, but also the economic impact and to those growth that can help or the different places around one destination, right?
How do you help students to think critically about that?
Yeah, well, I think that we have to first know the destinations and to make this exam of one particular place and know the strength, know the strength, the weaknesses, and everything that they need to know in advance or they need to know in order to create different strategies at the destination. So it's important to know and to be able to know any type of destination. So maybe you are working today for Madrid and tomorrow you are working for Dubai or you are working for Miami or any place. So it's important that you have these tools to very fast make an assessment of the place, of the destination, of the country, of the region, and then know according to these KPIs how to implement different and develop different strategies. I think that this is the most critical and important part of the program or the subject, no, to incorporate in the future professional career.
Okay, sounds very, very exciting. Thank you so much, Hector.
Thank you, well, we're very much looking forward for all the students here in Madrid. I think the best place to develop their career, of course.
Okay, thank you so much.